All right, y'all. Thank y'all for your patience. Thank y'all for everything, man. Live discussion, Loveology podcast, man. We're coming in yet again. Hey, this week we launched our first episode where it was straight video. I hope y'all got a chance to go check us out on YouTube. We're streaming live from YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. So bear with me. We just kind of getting some things together. Plus, two kids, man. Y'all know the deal, man. Y'all know what's going on. So hey, let's jump right into this episode, man. This is, like I said, this is a live discussion. So I appreciate everybody checking in all the way around the world, man. We're talking about this week. We're talking about what are we talking about? Hold on, real quick. I got the notes. We was talking about males want admiration. And the females, they needed what the females need, love? Family commitment. Yes. Male needs admiration, and females need family commitment. So while we got the comments, man, appreciate it. Thank you. We got Donald checking in. Appreciate it, sir. Let me get my cameras and everything situated. There we go. All right. Thank you, sir. Yeah, man, feel free to comment, man. This is a live discussion, so I want everybody, if you got a chance, just go ahead and shoot some comments in. We want to communicate with everybody. We have some pre-comments that already been pushed through, and we're going to be displaying those and answering some of those questions as well. You can do that by going to loveologypodcast.com. Email us at loveologypodcast@gmail.com. So if you watch some of the videos, we had a little bit over an hour podcast about this, and one of the things that Ashley touched on, she just really didn't understand why males need all that admiration. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I said my simple response was, we need it because we don't get it. I don't think we get enough pats on the backs for the things that we do around the house. It's kind of just, it's kind of one of those things. It's like it's a given. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah. We put in our work, and we want to know if we're doing a good job. We want to know if we're on the right track. We want to know if you appreciate what we do. You know what I'm saying? Because we appreciate what you do. And my love language is words of affirmation. So I'm gonna let you know, hey, baby, you doing awesome. You're doing a great job. Hey, you look beautiful. All that good stuff. So we want the same thing back. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how hard your man may be, he always gonna want that pat on the back. Like, man, I appreciate you. I respect you. I don't care. Like, that's just, I don't know. I think that's just a thing that a lot of people want and need, right? But it's when we talk about men in particular, that's something that we really want. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as women needing family support, like you said, like washing dishes and stuff like that. We talked about that on the show. And my thing was, some men like myself, right? Some men haven't washed that, as many dishes as some of the ladies, like my wife, right? And so she has a certain expectation. If she done this thing 100,000 times, and I've done it only 400 times, well, at her 100,000 time mark, she probably got some stuff down packed. She probably got it down to a science, and you would think something simple as washing your dishes would be easy to do. I mean, it is, just depend on, but it's all about how you set up systems and put systems in place. Once you do something over and over and over again, you start to create some type of system or shortcut to help you get this thing knocked out, and one of the systems that Ashley put in place with washing the dishes, and it's really simple if you think about it, but we make sure we wash the dishes every day. And when we, like, let's say we eat or something, we go ahead and kind of rinse off the plate and go ahead and put it in the empty dishwasher, right? And then at night, then that's when we run it. So in the morning, it's done and take it out, put the dishes up in the morning, first thing in the morning. So that seems simple, right? But me, I will wait, till I don't have no plates, especially back in my single days. I'll just wait till I have any more plates, and then, okay, now I'm going to wash the dishes. You don't want to wait till the dishes pile up, and so. You gotta make sure the dishwasher is empty in the morning too. You gotta empty it out. I already said that. See, wifey jumping in. Don't you got to pay attention. She stepped out for a second, but yeah. So simple stuff like that. When you work together, can make things go a little bit easier. But because she's done it 100,000 times, she kind of in her mind expect me to know that already. You know what I'm saying? Expect me to go ahead and knock this out smoothly with no issues, and that's not necessarily the case. So I have to explain to her that, hey, your level of expectation is here, but remember, I'm down here as far as how many times I've done it. So my expectations should be lowered. So you got to have patience, when it comes with family support and the males around the house. So I just kind of wanted to touch on that real quick. And let me pull up some let me go ahead and pull up some questions that we had. Let me see if I can pull it up this way. How y'all feel about them songs? Okay, I see some people giving some shout outs. Okay, Donald said, hey man, that's what it is. Appreciate it, sir. James, Loveology Podcast, giving a shout out. Yes, sir. How y'all doing, man? Leave some more comments, man. Appreciate y'all for leaving the comments. We really enjoy the comments. So yeah, leave comments. And then we also have what was that? Donald. Donald said, let me put that back up. Donald said we use paper plates. I heard that, man. I understand. Making it simple. Yeah. Okay, I think I put it on the countdown mixer, but you know what? I know I can. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it off like this. Let me see if I can pull this down. Sorry, we got some stuff all over the place. Let me see if I can. How can I turn this off? Because I accidentally put it on here. Do nothing. Let me see. Let me take this out the way. 1 second. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Baby, don't you? Okay, here we go. I can take it off like this. And okay. Boom. There we go. All right. So let me pull this up. So Candy asked a question. Let me blow this up so everybody can see. She says, because we talked about faking admiration, right? In the podcast, we talk about how you shouldn't fake admiration, and particularly the ladies. You shouldn't fake admiration for your man. And Candy had a good question. She said, could fake admiration encourage or motivate your partner behavior, get them to want to do better and be better, right? So with that being said, there's nothing wrong with encouraging your partner to do better and be better. There's nothing wrong with motivating them to do better and be better. But the problem is when you fake admiration on something that they're doing like at 10%, they're nowhere near par. You don't, if you're admired by that, go for it. Then do that true feeling of admiration. But if you're not admired by their actions, then don't fake it, because that's going to send out false signals to your mate. You know what I'm saying? Only give out admiration if that's what you feel truly inside, if you truly admire, because the problem what turns to a slippery slope. So if you see them, for instance, if my wife says, you know what, you're doing a good job, and I'm only doing 5% of the dishes, right? You wash that plate, man, you go, boy. You wash that bowl and that spoon, man, you did a good job, man. I really like that, man. I really admire that about you. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not true. And that if I was hearing that, I'd be like, really? It's like she's really excited about that. Because here's the thing, I know that I didn't finish the dishes, right? But instead of admiring me, just encourage me and say, hey, baby, I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. I know this is new. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we got to get through these dishes, and here's why. And explain that, you know, because in the morning when it's time to cook breakfast and trying to get the kids and stuff together, we don't need to be going back and forth trying to wash dishes and get everything situated. The dishes need to go ahead and already be clean so we can hurry up and get them fed. You know what I'm saying? And move on to get our day started, because, you know, the mornings is very important. If you get behind on the mornings, that can mess up your whole day. So I wouldn't fake admiration. I would just motivate. Just simply motivate. Don't fake admiration. But yeah, I feel you. That's a good question though. Anybody else? Who else got some questions? If you got questions, man, appreciate it. Donald said dope. If you got questions, please go ahead and put them in a comment section. Let me check YouTube, make sure all my comments and stuff is being pulled over, because sometimes these comments and stuff get to act in a comment section. Yeah, I think we're good. Let me check YouTube. I think we're good on that. YouTube. Let me check Twitter real quick. If you got comments, please text in the comment section. Here go another question. Boom. Here we go. And this question is from Candy as well. Look, I can't even see this. I got I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna blow it up for y'all. Let me blow it up for myself. Okay, it says, let me take Donald's off real quick. There we go. It says, why do you think most men run away from family commitment? Why do I think most men say most men? Now, all right, let's just make sure we answer this question correctly. So in the book, His Needs, Her Needs, we talk about family commitment is things that you kind of do to help out, you know what I'm saying, around the house and stuff, right? Right, babe? Like family commitment is like things you help out around the house.
It's time spent with the kids.
Mm-hmm. All that good stuff.
The rearing and the education of the children.
Okay. So all that good stuff, rearing and education of the children, right? So I think I don't want to say most men, because I don't think most men do that. I think what has happened, if you're speaking on men not being there for their children and leaving their families high and dry, if you're speaking on that, we can't put it all on the fathers that left. We can't. And here's why. We understand now in 2020, it's a lot of people already kind of know this, but we understand now in 2020 that there's been especially in the black community, there's been forces that's been purposely trying to break up the family sector, right? They're trying to break it up on purpose. I mean, we're seeing that now, systematic racism and all that good stuff, right? Whether it's drugs, they flooded our communities with drugs, and then called it a war on drugs. So you got people that's getting strung out on drugs, and then you had people that were selling the drugs and all this that, and now you locking them up. And they had the 3-strike rule. So it's a lot of different variations when it comes to if you're talking about family commitment, as in why are these fathers leaving the household. So it's a lot of different things. But if you're talking about like inside of a family, running away from family commitment duties, I just think that personally, we probably just not used to it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't grow up. I didn't grow up playing with dolls. Like ladies, you grew up playing with dolls, right? Rocking them and brushing their hair and giving them bath. We didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? We grew up kicking and climbing trees and building stuff and, you know, play fighting, and, you know, that's what we did. So a lot of times when you get older and it's that time to be a man, especially when it, you know, comes to the kids and stuff, I don't think we're all the way mentally ready to do that. And so therefore, and the communication is not there. And I think the easiest way to move forward is just to block it out. And I can't, like I said, I'm not saying that's right. I mean, I think you should be there for your family, right? The best way you can, but every situation is different. And, like I said, you just can't put the blame solely on the dad. It's just a lot of factors, and each situation is different. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of men kind of shy away from family commitment because they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I think it's just one of those things. It's like it's a new thing, and it's hard to do, right? Especially if the relationship with the mother is not the best, the communication is not the best, and y'all just don't have the best. Y'all don't have the best relationship. You don't have the best relationship off top. You know what I'm saying? So wifey's coming on in.
Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
Isaiah crying.
So did you want to jump in on that question, or you just want?
Yeah, I think I heard it a little bit. Oh Lord.
You done broke the knife.
No, I didn't break it.
I think out the three. Let me hook you up.
Oh yeah. I can hold it.
Go for it. Just talk on it.
So yeah, I agree with what you
Wife
were
and these
saying.
strong hands she got. She just want to tear things up. Jesus.
I agree with what you were saying, Jason, and also I feel like sometimes that if women are too critical of men, that also makes you not want to do anything. So I don't know if her question was about just like men committing in general, or like is it like how some men seem to run away from their families after they've been there for a while,
right?
So yeah, if sometimes I feel like that could be a case too. If you're overly critical, you're making him feel like he can't do anything right.
Try not to be too rough. I gotta get some
sorry.
tools on it. Dang, you just big strong
I broke
hands.
it, huh?
No, you ain't break it. It's just I need to screw it in.
Yeah, if you're too, because like I said in the book, it's a difference between telling a person your complaints and criticizing them and making them feel like they can't do anything right, and you don't appreciate anything that they do. So nobody wants to be unappreciated. Everyone wants to be validated, and everyone wants to feel appreciated. Yeah. So yeah.
All right, cool.
That's all I had to say about that.
Next question. So it says Ashley. Sorry, it's too small of me.
Happy I jumped on in. hey there, Facebook user.
It says Ashley. In what ways did
that thing is annoying?
Yeah, it's in a way. Okay, let me see. Let me hit play.
Say something about.
In what ways did your dad? What ways did your dad not being there affect you? Okay, it says in what ways did your dad not being there affect you?
Sometimes things are just sometimes when you're growing up, you just kind of feel like that's the way that things are.
Yeah.
So I think as I got older, then I realized some things, but as a child, that's just the way life was, right?
Yeah.
I really wasn't questioning it too much, right?
Yeah.
That was just the way it was. I guess just not having that male role model to kind of like understand what type of man I should be picking, I guess.
Right.
Because that's the first thing that you probably do when you have a father. Like you what is the word that I'm looking for? Not gauge, but you compare, you place them up next to anybody that you're thinking about dating. You place them up to the person that you're dating.
Yeah.
Like you compare them to your father. So probably that. And then I think fathers provide a feeling of safety.
Yeah.
And so I can kind of feel sometimes as an I feel like I didn't feel safe. And I don't know how to really explain that. Not like something was wrong, right? Like I'm in imminent danger.
That big burly man walking around the house, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? You got them guns on ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you feel safe with me here, you know?
Yeah. Because normally, you see like Bad Boys when you bring a boy home, what was that, Bad Boys 2 and the girl.
I think that was the first one.
The first one.
Oh,
he's
you
like,
ludicrous.
They're trying to take my baby out, and they, threatening. So I had some older cousins that would do stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
That would and my brother, right?
Yeah.
That would like make me feel protected.
Yeah.
But I would say probably the biggest thing is just not really having that male example. So when I went out into the world, trying to date people, maybe my father could have helped me, but my brother did. Older cousins, male friends definitely helped me learn men and the inner workings of men.
The inner workings of men. What do you mean?
In your mind, what y'all like, and what you don't like, what you do like. Knucklehead little boys and what y'all want, right?
Didn't you say you picked up a lot from UPS?
Yeah, I worked around a lot of men, and I had a lot of male friends. Like I said, my older cousins, my brother, and all my male friends taught me a lot about men. Yeah. But like I said, I don't want to like alarm anybody because I said I don't feel safe. Right. But it wasn't like I don't know how to explain that. Just like, maybe just knowing that somebody got your back, like that protector sort of thing. Yeah. You kind of, I don't know. You just don't have that there. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's another one. Because we got a couple of them rolling in. And if anybody feel free to comment, man, go ahead and comment. And we'll be able to see it. All right. It says if you feel in love with a man who later turns into a crackhead, what ways could you admire him? Let me start off because Bay had one of those looks. Well, let me start off with this. I'm gonna say, if you fell in love with a man who later turned to a crackhead, well, number one, he's still alive. You know what I'm saying? He's still alive, and we just gotta. And he's still in there. The person that you fell in love is still in there. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you just have to really get an understanding of, okay, how did we get there? And hopefully the person can admit that they have an addiction. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's always a way out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's always a way out. There's things that can help you get out of every situation. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, I haven't been in every situation, but I think that's just how life is set up. You know what I'm saying? Even you can get yourself in some of the deepest, darkest crap under the rock, right? Super rock bottom, but there's ways out. So, you can admire him, you know what I'm saying? He's still alive. I guess that's
I mean, he's not a crackhead. He's on crack, right? Yeah. Like, we shouldn't, it's and kind of going back to what you were talking about with the society and things like, the war on drugs when black people were addicted to drugs was a war and they were throwing everybody in jail. Right. But opioids has just really messed up, the white community. Right. Right. And so now they're treating it as a mental health issue. Well, that's what it is.
It was a mental health issue the whole time.
Yeah. So crack and cocaine and all this other stuff.
Because it's messing with your brain.
Yeah, and you're escaping. There's something going on. Mm-hmm. You're trying to escape from your reality. You're trying to numb yourself. So, he is, like Jason said, that person that you fell in love with is still inside. And if we can just address this issue that is happening with him, the problem, right? When we talked about how do you, fight fairly, it's because you find out the problem and you don't you don't fight the other person. You fight the problem, right? So the problem is that he's on crack. Right. And so, yes, maybe not at this very moment, but there's not a lot to admire, but there's always something. I've met a very functioning crackhead. I mean, a person that was on.
Just talk about not calling him a crackhead.
I know, right? I met a high functioning person.
A man that was consuming crack.
Yes. Okay. He was very high functioning. Okay. He was like going to work every day. You would never guess it. Right. So, and some of these celebrities that we admire so much are on cocaine and all sorts of things. Right. So, there's always, I do believe that there's good in everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, let me go.
Yeah, because he about to tear down the door.
Let me bring him in here. Maybe he'll let me sit here for a second.
Yeah, bring him on in. Now I answer this question because this one is for me. Let me bring this up. Here come Isaiah, y'all. All right, and perfect timing. It says, in what ways did your dad leaving you at the age of 2 affect you? And she's talking about, that user is talking about me. Daddy. What's up, man?
You don't have any pants on.
It's okay. So this, how did it affect me at the age of 2? It really didn't affect, just like Ashley said, it didn't affect me when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Or I thought it didn't affect me. She just playing with these little barrettes in her head, so y'all don't pay her no attention with these things. But it really didn't affect me initially. You know what I mean? Like I was just a kid, man. You know what I'm saying? We was just having fun. You know, it was just fun times. You don't understand what's going on. But I think it started to affect me. I think when I was like around 25, I was I think I was trying to put on a tie, and I didn't know how to do it, and I was a little frustrated that I was like, why I don't know how to tie a tie? You know what I'm saying? That's something my dad should have taught me. You know. Well, then I started, dating into more serious relationships as I got older, and it's certain things that you should know as a man. And I don't know how the family structure should be. I don't know, that it's okay to to have some households the man is he everything, it's his that way of the highway, or it's sometimes that people is partners, it's a man and a woman, and you do these things and we do these things. I don't know, I didn't know anything about that. I had to learn a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So someone I guess likes my voice, but for the most part, I don't think it affected me initially, but as I got older, I had a lot to catch up. I had a lot to learn. I had to catch up. That's my boy right there. So let's get on over here and spin this wheel and get these. We'll
go downstairs now.
Yeah, hasta luego, my
Say bye
people.
bye. Say bye bye.
Hold on, Dirty Bear. Oh, the question. I don't even know that. So the question is. I gotta answer the question, babe. That's enough. Let me mute him. All right, gotta mute it, y'all. The wife don't want to get him out of here. gotta get the Sandman. Get on up out of here. So the question is, and this is what we do when we spin the wheel. We give away free things. And go ahead and sit down, babe. You can sit down. She gonna sit down? Yeah, she can sit down. Go ahead, sit down. Sit down. Whatever. So we give away free things. I ask questions. I'm going to ask one question from the previous podcast that we did. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, you can go to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all those good stuff, iHeartRadio. Shout out to India. Man, appreciate y'all guys for checking in. Shout out to the UK and Canada as well. Obviously, the United States is the number one as far as downloads, but I want to give a shout out to those individual countries for seeing an uptick. So the question I'm going to ask today, and I want you to type it in the comments. This time. Type it in the comments. So the question, and the first person that types this correct answer right, we're going to spin this wheel. And the question is, I talked about the ladies being triple double specialists, right? And I said, well, maybe you are a NBA player. So if you listen to the podcast, you know what I'm talking about. Who is that NBA player I was talking about that women are the triple double specialist? It's like, nope. Type it in the comments. And while we waiting on that, and we're gonna get ready to spin this wheel for whoever typed that in the comments correctly. We're gonna go ahead and give y'all. Yay. What you talking about? Some yay. Give it a little word from my sponsor real quick, and that's king-gene.com. As you can see, he's on the King-Gene is on the wheel as well. But they have some cool shirts that a lot of women are man, these shirts are selling out, man. Y'all better go ahead and jump on it while y'all can. But yeah, king-gene.com. That's the Queen Jean shirts. And then they have the crown shirts. But man, I love that pink and brown. Look, I like it. It just matches that skin tone really well. Pink and brown, yeah, and that gold, yeah. King-Gene.com is where you get the Queen Jean shirts and the other King Jean shirts as well. So make sure y'all go check that out. Again, that's king-gene.com. Did anybody type? Nobody typed anything yet. Yay! Why ain't anybody type anything yet? The question was in the podcast. I talked about women. You know, it was about me washing dishes, and excuse me, wifey was saying like, "Hey, we do this all the time. We wash dishes, we do this and we do that, we do this all the time." And I was like, "Well, maybe y'all are, using the NBA reference, a triple double specialist, like the NBA player." So who is that NBA player that I was referring to? If you watched it, man, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. I'm still waiting. So while I'm waiting, let me go ahead and give a shout out to our top states that's hitting these downloads, man. We really appreciate everybody for sharing it. Also, yeah, while we're here, if you don't mind, you go ahead and share this on your timeline, man. That's how we get this thing going. This is how we get this thing in front of a lot of people. So hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit all them buttons. See my baby girl rocking the Loveology podcast. It's a limited edition sparkle. Everybody don't have that one. That's especially made for her. Watch out, baby. Let me get on this phone real quick. Anybody else typing anything? Loveology podcast. I don't see any answers yet. So I'm trying to give some stuff away. Y'all don't want me to give nothing away today, huh? While we waiting on that, I'm finna give a shout out to the top states real quick because I really appreciate y'all. That's it, man. And again, we getting everything set up, man. So we thank y'all. Don't forget, Loveology Podcast Radio. I appreciate the people that joined in last week, man. We had a good time. Had some cool music that y'all never heard of before. Some of that music I was just playing on the countdown. So yeah, man, make sure y'all chime in tomorrow. It's going to be 8 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Central. I'm just going to do a quick hour, you know what I'm saying, of some cool music, you know what I mean? So, we going to be on YouTube, we're going to be on Facebook. Just come to the page, make sure you like the page and everything so you can, get the notifications, right? All right, so in the month of September, let me go ahead and give a shout out to these top states. So these top states, we've been doing it big. California, shout out to California, man. Thank y'all for being number one. We are out here in Cali, as y'all know. Los Angeles and Cali is showing us love, so they're the top state. But also followed behind closely Georgia and Ohio. And I know somebody said, man, Arkansas gotta step the game up. Man, it's just more people. It's more people in these other places, but we appreciate Arkansas because that's where we from, and so keep sharing, y'all. I would love to see y'all as number one, but y'all are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all number 5. You know what I'm saying? Behind Tennessee. How y'all let Tennessee beat y'all? But so with that being said, okay, then we finally got somebody answer the question correctly, and that is Russell Westbrook. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get this wheel spun for Candy, and let's see what she won so we can let everybody go about their day. I think it's a game about to get ready to play tonight. Hold on, love. I don't have it pulled up. Jordy, relax, cuz. gotta get her to calm down. All right, baby girl. Let's spin the wheel. Hit that button. Spin the wheel. That's how you spin the wheel, no? There you go. Hey, let's see what you got, Candy. Let's see what you got. 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 Hey, Candy did answer the question correctly. Russell Westbrook was the correct answer. Thank you, Candy, for answering. And you get a tank top. So shout out to Candy for getting that tank top for Loveology Podcast. We're going to shoot that to you. Watch it out. Watch out for the promo code in your inbox, and you go ahead and get your free tank top. Thank you for listening to the Loveology Podcast, man. Candy has definitely been a dope listener, and we appreciate every share. We appreciate every like. We appreciate everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, thank y'all. We're going to go ahead and shut this place down because I know, like I said, y'all got places to go and people to see. Me too. I think it's a game on tonight. Is it a game on tonight, Jordy Bear?
No.
It's not a game?
No.
Okay. Well, anywho, I'm going to let y'all go. I typically do this outro. Let me see if I can pull it up. I know some people want to see it. Some people don't want to see it. It don't matter. We're going to shut it down. Huh? What's up, love? You got anything to say? What you want to say something? You want to talk to him? Talk to him.
I want to watch Ryan.
Come on, don't be putting him all on my live feed. Jordy Bear, tell everybody your affirmations.
I'm a leader.
I am a leader.
I'm brave.
I am brave.
I'm smart.
I am smart.
I'm strong.
I am strong.
I'm beautiful.
I am beautiful.
Inside and out.
Inside and out. All right, got to mute her mic.
Inside and out.
All right, y'all. We out, man. We're going to catch y'all next time. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for joining. That's, stuff like that, just simple affirmations. That's a big deal for
Big deal.
yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. All right, y'all. I'm going to catch y'all next time. Peace out.